Hey guys, it's me, Mega Manga Man, here with my first review video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing a deluxe manga volume that I recently bought on Black Friday, Trigun by Yasuhiro Naito. I recently watched the anime a while back, and it was really enjoyable, so I decided to buy the deluxe edition of the original manga while it was on sale. I really enjoyed Trigun, and I thought it was great, and I do plan on eventually buying the follow-up series Trigun Maximum, where I will probably be doing another, follow-up review on all of those volumes. After reading the original, I also decided to go ahead and watch 2023's Trigun Stampede, which I really enjoyed the animation and style of, and I am also very excited for Trigun Stargaze, which releases next year. But this video isn't about the anime adaptations, this video is about the manga! So let's get into this 704-page monstrosity of a book. And let's go. Now, as this is my first review on the channel, I'd like to introduce the scale. This is just how I judge manga based on how much I enjoyed the manga and how I thought the story, characters, and art really just were overall. First, I actually do want to talk about the art, mostly because I just thought it was gorgeous. Now, I really hate dissing art, especially in manga, and especially because I can't draw. Okay, so first we draw a line. Okay, looking good. But I really thought Trigun had beautiful art, especially in the bonus gallery at the end of the deluxe edition. It's just so pretty to look at and I love it. Honestly, my favorite part about Trigun's art was the background art. It's just so incredibly detailed and interesting to look at, especially in the second volume. Oh, I forgot to mention, this whole thing is just 2 volumes. So even those original 2 volumes were gigantic at about 345 pages each. Jeez. Well, actually, it's hard to tell because Trigun has been released in like a billion different ways. But I think the deluxe edition is probably the best way to go when it comes to buying and experiencing the entire series. And I'm sure that holds true to Maximum as well. Writing-wise, Trigun was pretty average to me, honestly. It was pretty cool seeing Vash evolve, and the ending made me tear up a little bit. Oh yeah, here's from here, just obvious spoilers for the manga version of Trigun story, you know what I'm saying? My favorite part of Trigun was probably the stuff involving the gung-ho guns. They were a really awesome group of bad guys, and my favorite fight was probably Vash versus Monev the Gale. He was just such an intimidating enemy, and that's where you could really see Vash's character begin to change from a goofball to a more deep and serious character. My least favorite part, however, was pretty much everything involving the Nebraska family. I know, they're an extremely iconic part of the Trigun story across every adaptation, but I just never found myself too interested in anything that they had to do. They always felt like villains that didn't really need to be there, but it's not like I hated their arcs, they were just fine. It just a tad unnecessary to me, I guess. Overall though, I really enjoyed the short story that was the original Trigun manga, and I can't wait to start collecting Maximum because I really do love Trigun as a series. But as for the characters, my favorite was most definitely Vash the Stampede. He's the main character and gets the most focus, but also I think it comes from me liking him so much in the anime.
Known as Valentinez Alcalinella Zihak Shushira Boherets. Gambigo Bella Blue Stradivari Talentrent Pierre Andre Chartenhemos Ivanovinci Baldos George Deutzel Kaiser III. Don't hesitate to call.
He's just so enjoyable to watch, but he's just as enjoyable here. Well, maybe a little less, but that's just because the anime adds a lot of stuff to make him even more lovable. But I also really enjoyed Meryl and Millie, and when Vash finally called them by their names for once, it was a really emotional scene, and it made the mood feel really serious. One character I actually felt fell a little flat in the manga was Nicholas D. Wolfwood. In both the anime and Stampede, I really like Wolfwood, and he's personally one of my favorite characters in those adaptations, but here he just honestly felt like a one-off that didn't really add much to the story that could have been accomplished without him. I just feel like they didn't go that deep enough into Wolfwood's character, and that's my biggest reason why he's my least favorite main character out of the cast, especially since he was so introduced really late into the story, you know what I'm saying? Still, his design is just the coolest, and I still really liked all the characters in Trigun. With all that said, here's my verdict on Trigun Deluxe Edition. I didn't write an outro for this video, but I just thought Trigun was really good, and that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video, and I apologize if this video felt like a little rushed. I just wanted to share my thoughts about the manga without delving too much into spoiler territory or too in depth of the manga as a whole, geez. But I just want to share my general thoughts about Trigun, and I wanted to make this video a bit shorter than the usual one, but thanks for sticking with me, and if you made it this far, I'll see you in the next video. See ya! And subscribe!